Hey guys, my name is Obi and I'm part of a Minecraft build team for the latest upcoming MMO RPG for Minecraft, and without further ado, welcome to Aurafall. And today we've got a special guest. We are going to be joined by Mr. Warlock here. He's one of the current builders and he's got some stuff he wants to show us. How are you today?
Good, how are you guys?
Doing pretty good ourselves. Awesome. So what you got going on right here, man?
So, this is the Fairheart Manor. These guys are the owners of the Chateau Fairheart, which is a winery that operates out of primarily Everest Fields. Here we got, it's a pretty wealthy family, so a lot of extravagances that wouldn't be found in a lot of other places here.
Okay.
So, a lot of studying going on.
As far as their wealth, where do they primarily get their wealth from? Is it something that they've had for a long time, or is it something that's kind of recent?
So it's the story behind these guys is that they own I guess it's a winery chain that operates out of several cities, but primarily out of this city in Everest.
Okay.
If we look out from the balcony here, we can actually see one of their vineyards growing the grapes for their wine, and a little bit of progress on the actual winery itself.
I'm really digging the vineyards. It's actually a pretty large vineyard. Now, you haven't completed the actual winery yet, is that correct?
Yeah, no, it's not done. You can actually see it in its early stages over here on the other side of the vineyard.
Okay. Now, is this something, the winery, is it, because I see that you've got this pretty big wall up here. Is this something that's going to be open to the public, or is it going to be pretty locked down?
It'll be open to the public, but the idea here is that they have these gates that they close down after hours kind of thing. Okay.
That makes sense. Kind of keep the secret formula secret, if anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Plankton's not getting in here. So, absolutely, we're going to have a little bit of a rivalry going on with the winery. I'm going to be creating, I think my next build actually, this is going to be the meadery. So, yeah. Oh. So we're going to have a little bit of a rivalry going on. Well, I'm not sure about the build wise though, but I'm definitely going to outsell you on product.
Oh, we'll see about
that. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing the meadery, which is, I guess, a different form. It's not necessarily wine, but it's definitely another form of alcohol that can be mixed with wine. So, but I think that's going to be kind of interesting for the most part, that this entire area is just nothing but crops, and you've got the giant winery here, and then we're going to have the meadery, so a lot of alcohol. It'd be kind of cool if, corn wasn't a thing that was around back in like medieval times. Corn was if I'm not mistaken, that was more of an American thing, but it would be kind of cool if we could get some corn liquor in here. It wouldn't be historically accurate, but it'd be interesting.
Yeah, you're right there. You want to come take a look at take a tour of the inside here? Sure, yeah, show me around. I'm right behind you. All right. So right when you walk in, you're greeted by the dining table with some doors that are down. There you go. And a nice big fireplace. It's kind of the area where they would like relax, maybe read a book, drink their wines. Obviously, they're the owners of the wine company, so they have plenty of wine, which is evident if you walk into the kitchen. And then right in here, we got a lot of wine jugs. And then more wine storage inside this little cabinet.
Oh,
closet,
yeah. That is so smart. Sorry, you blocked me in here, but inside here, what are you using as these bottles right here?
That's green glass.
Green glass? Is it just kind of like... Oh, okay, I see you have a trapdoor. Aha.
Yeah.
Aha. See? And now you're giving me ideas here.
There you go.
Awesome. Talk about that inspiration.
Yeah, right. we got this little island. We're using Joe's custom mob heads. I don't know if everybody's seen those or not yet, but they're here.
I've shown
a good peek of them now.
Right, I've shown a couple of them in a couple of videos, I believe, but have not gone into detail. I'll be doing that with a future interview with Joe, so we'll leave that a mystery for now.
There you go. All right. So, if you go upstairs, kind of more of the living quarters. Got like a spare room going on in here, not used, so just used as storage for right now. And continue on. This is one of I don't really know who exactly lives in this house yet, but this is one of the just regular house livers, house occupants rooms here. Right. There you go.
Okay, so we haven't come up with a family that lives here totally yet.
Well, I do know the family is, it's the Fairheart. I don't know exactly everybody within that family just yet.
Okay.
All right, and then if we continue upstairs... Oh, hang on, we're not done here.
Oh, we're not done yet? Okay.
No, we got a little study area over here where they can study, read their books, write their journals. Nice breeze going on out here.
Oh, I love this little couch nook that you have here.
Oh, thank you. That's those are daylight sensors.
I might be stealing that as well.
And then here we got our little table. I could just imagine like a little chess set on this table here on the balcony, overlooking the countryside and their vineyard. Be quite relaxing place to be, really.
Right. It's one thing that I like about Minecraft is I grew up out in the middle of nowhere, so for me, whenever I see these things, it kind of brings me home a little bit.
All right, so if we go upstairs again, we got this little entryway here. Obviously, the colors of the Fairheart house is orange and red. You see that a lot throughout. This is just another random room that's just not used. Maybe it's a guest room that they're not using it right now. So it's just storage.
Okay.
Here we have a room. It actually is done, but I had a sign in here still. This is a privy. So there you go. Do your business here, and the servants will come and empty the pot.
Nice. I like how they have an actual pot, like a chamber pot.
Right. And then this is the Lord of the Manor's bedroom here. You see he's got his own fancy little fireplace and a jug probably full of water to empty it out.
Okay. Nice. It's got a pretty large sized bed there.
All right. And he also has his own privy.
Right. On my screen you just totally lagged through that.
Oh, nice.
Right. What's on the other? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, the privy just goes all the way through, so you can access it. Actually has access to 2 privies from his bedroom.
Yeah, he doesn't have to go far.
Right. And upstairs,
the only thing that would suck though is with these guys being a winery, if they decided to partake a little bit too much in their own wine, they've got a lot of stairs to traverse.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. All right, if we continue on up these stairs, we got the servants' quarters. It's where they would sleep, play their games at night, read their books if they can read. Their foods, cook their meals, all that would occur up here, out of sight of everybody else within the household. So here we got their little pantry, and their own privy up here, with a nice little curtain, so that nobody can see them doing their business.
Right.
And that's actually pretty much it for this manor.
Oh, I like the bunk beds too.
Oh, thanks. I like this tapestry texture.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that yet. Is that a painting?
Yeah, and then in the same size, they have like a big map as well.
Huh. I'm gonna have to check that out. I know I've seen the curtain. I tried to use this in one of my builds, but it was just too big. So I used the banners instead.
Oh yeah.
Just because it worked, and I was just like, oh, this is different. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use banners as curtains. So
yeah, I was a little iffy on using it up there, but that whole area on the 4th floor is meant to look almost like a little ghetto compared to the rest of the house. So I didn't really care about it too much.
Right. Now, this is your current build. What is this? Obviously, besides the winery, what else are you planning on working on in this area?
Probably going to expand these vineyards to go around the winery.
Mm-hmm.
And test a few other designs for the vineyards themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's a good question. I'm not sure where I'm going to move after that.
Right. Well, as Joe kind of continues to open up new areas, so we'll just kind of keep pushing forward on that.
Right.
I'm not sure how far off this place is to completion. It looks like, we've got a couple of plots people are kind of planning out here. I'm not sure who all is working over here at the moment, but there's quite a few little homes or different shops and stuff kind of set up here. Let's see here. We've got just a house there. Somebody's got something going on over here. I'm guessing this is just different things that people are currently working on. An armory, so that's something that needs to get done. And
yes, the armory is for the jousting arena, the tournament arena over here that Majestic was working on. They would need to place a secure place to keep their weapons when they're not battling here. So. Okay.
You know what? Another area that I think could work really well over here is you've got the jousting area. Maybe right behind it or to the side of it, we could have like a dueling arena.
Oh yeah. Just like a little pit kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not a pit, just kind of have it an area for people to kind of gather around and and watch them kind of just duke it out.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
This would be like a whole tournament area, not just for jousting. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we can maybe bring that in. I'm sure I could probably muster up a few extra ideas to throw in there, and we can make this kind of like a big party area. It's kind of cool too, because I mean, you've got the winery, and then you're going to have the meadery, which I've got to figure out a design for some beehives. That's going to be fun.
Oh yes.
But this basically can just be one giant drunken mess of a town.
Oh yes, that'll be so fun.
So
can't wait to come here and meet in the local tavern just to get pissed drunk off of what are they, nausea potions or something.
Right. So currently, so this is basically your current builds. As far as the builds go, is there anything specific that inspires you when you're building, or has inspired you to actually build these, or is it just kind of on a whim?
The designs I'm not really inspired too much specifically with the designs, but what keeps me building these things, I guess, is more of the lines of somebody's going to actually be here one day, viewing what I'm putting down here. It's kind of a cool thought to me.
Right.
Somebody's going to walk through this field and come up to this little peasant's farmer hut.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get in there right now because my chunk's not loaded, but they're gonna get in there and be like, "Whoa, that's very cool!" Just for this little hut in a field,
Mm-hmm. I think it's actually very quaint. It's very simple in here. I actually really like this. I do like the chicken coop as well. It's an interesting design. But guys, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap this up for the most part. Now we're going to kind of visit with him later on in a future episode as he continues to finalize the manor and then kind of going into the brewery. Once he gets that a little bit more as far as just, the actual build kind of completed, not the interior so much, but maybe once he gets the outside and the foundation and everything laid, we'll come back and check in with him. So, but thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you, Warlock, for allowing me to kind of pick your brain a little bit.
Thanks for coming and taking a look.
No, not a problem. All right, guys. Well, until next time, this is Obi signing out.